welcome back to Below Average MTB. Today we're going to be testing out the heart rate monitor on the Amflow. So I've got a cheap chest strap on, cost me about a tenner off eBay. I've got it set to 120 beats a minute because I've not done any research on what zones I should be working in. So we're just going to see how it works today. So it'll be a short video, probably more so on some of the climbs, and just see how the bike reacts to that as well. Should be very interesting. I'll let you know how we get on. Right, so as I said, I'm testing out this heart rate feature today. So what I've done, I've put the bike into its auto feature. That comes as standard, so it's got its full range of power. I'm going to now, I don't know if this trail's up, I'm going to select the hardest gear. Let's just see what it does when I get up to my heart rate. Does it let the bike give me more power all of a sudden at the moment? I'm just under the heart rate I want to achieve. So the bike is feeling a little heavy because it's allowing me to get my heart rate raised up to that 120. As I've hit the 120 now, I can feel it's slackened off a bit. It's giving a bit less power and assistance. Yeah, as I've dropped back down, I've got more heavy. I need to get a bit of a hill really, but I can feel the resistance altering as we're going along. So it'd be better off when we're on a hill, I think. So it should give us power up to 120 and then dial back. No, we should be off the power really until we get to 120, and then it should dial back up. So we'll come in when we've got a bit of a hill. Yeah, so we've got a hill now. So let's get our heart rate up and see what the bike does. And it's top gear. Right, yeah. So as soon as I hit the 120 there, you felt the release of the whole back. And now it's just giving me enough to stay around there. We're on a bit of a hill. So yeah, as I hit the 120, I just felt a little judder as the bike released its power. So that's quite interesting. It should be better when we get into a forest and there's a bigger climb coming up. But I want to use this feature for probably my Tuesday night rides on the analog rides that we do with the lads. Rather than just coasting around in an easy mode, I may as well try and get myself working in an optimum mode, which I'll find out what that is for me. But yeah, it seems all right so far. We'll see what it's like when we get to a proper up. Right, so we have got a bit of a climb coming up here. As I was on the flat road then, my heart rate dropped to about 100 beats a minute, and the bike literally pulled most of the power back off. So as we're going up this hill now, it's making me work, which is good. And as I get to that range I want to be in, yeah, the bike releases then. It's probably not the best in this terrain, probably more suited to a road or big steady climbs, because I'm going a bit on and off it here, but it's nice to see how quickly it interacts. It's good. Hey mate. Right, so what I'm finding, even though I'm just doing the twisties in Gisborne, is this is an amazing feature. It keeps you just on that edge of being knackered, where I've got it set right now, and dials that power in and out, so sort of intuitively and quickly to keep your balance within 10 beats per minute. So it'll be interesting to see when I find out what regions I sort of need to stay in for cardio improvement, fat loss and stuff, and setting them and working in them. I'm looking forward to that. It should be perfect for a Tuesday. Yeah, it's really good. Later on in the video I'll show you how to sort of set this up and connect it. It's really easy. A bit of a fiddle at first, but once you know, you know. So yeah, it's brilliant. Right, so we're in a bit of the open section now. It can get quite technical in here. So it can bring your heart rate right up on some sections. What I'm trying to do, in these bits, I'm trying to keep in sort of a mid-range gear. Let the bike do its own alteration. On the fire roads, I'm knocking myself up into the high modes, so when it wants to make it hard for me, it can do it so very easily, and then it can release the power as needed. So I'm running at 132 at the moment, so it's going to let me have that bit more power here to allow my heart rate to stick under 130. I'll get back down to 120 and then try and modulate me into that. Well done, Will. Try and modulate me into that region, and it's doing a good job. I'm looking forward to giving myself a proper workout with it. To be honest, today is just a test to just see how it reacts and what I need to do. And yeah, it's a really easy feature that. If, like me, you're a bigger lad that have been trying to lose a bit of weight through just getting out there and using an e-bike for that, this can like take that up a level. It's brilliant. Heart rate video, Scott. Right. Let's give this section a go. Gets tight and twisty here, quite steep. So, bikers, just under 120. So I should be up and on it in a minute. Should. Can I get by you, Will? William got stuck, you loser. I'm joking. So it's getting me. I'm at 130, so I should have power release for getting up this, which the bike does with ease anyway. Yeah, I think 130 feels like where I want to be for a workout. I don't know how that would feel like as a consistent. What I might do in a little bit is just knock myself up to 130 for a short while. I don't want to go too high because I don't want a heart attack and I have no idea where I should be sitting. So we'll give that a go in a bit. We've just done an adjustment. I've took myself up to 130 beats a minute. So it'll sit between 120 and 140. So we'll see how that feels. I'll let you know. Right. So now we've got a bit of a fire road climb here. So it's taken a lot of power off me and it's asking for a lot of effort, which is what we want. Try and get us to that 130. And slowly, because we're in the range now, it's slowly giving me power back. We've hit 130 there. So let's try and go over. Should beep. It's giving me more power, trying to keep me around there. Hit 140. Yeah, that's just giving me all the power then as I got to 140. Feels like much more of a workout ride. In there, Will. So just a quick round up. This will be the end of the heart rate video. Auto, open wide, seems like the perfect mode for it. Gives you everything you could possibly need if you're on them really tough climbs. But it limits it back when it's getting around your heart rate zone that you want to be in. Be interesting to see if it makes each mode like an auto mode, rather than being restricted in terms of the power that it can give you. i.e. econ, I might try it going up here in a minute, see if it just opens econ up so I can do whatever I need. That would make sense, but I don't know if that's how it exactly works. So I'll try that now. I'll let you know, and then that's the end of the video, and I'll show you next how to set this monitor up. Right, we're on one of the bigger climbs at Gisborne now. We're in the economy mode, which gives me no power at all. So I'll get my heart rate up and then see if this unleashes power. So I'm at 130. Will, watch out, just go in front, there's a guy behind you. We're at 138. 140. Hi, mate. No, I'm at 140, it's still difficult. So if I get into my auto, that should help regulate me back down. Econ is a custom mode though, so I'll try Eco. So I've blown right through it now. No. So auto is the mode you want to be in, so you don't blast through your heart rate. So auto allows the bike to regulate your within the zones. God, it's going to take a minute for me to get back down. So that's probably more so when you're on the steeper grind up, and I think everyone who's been has been probably hates this little section because it's a winder. So I'll try and drop my heart rate back on this climb if I can. I'll just go easy geared, try and bring us back down and see if we can get auto to increase that resistance again. It's going to be a really good tool, this. So I'll let it drop and I'll come back to you. So it's not really dropped back down, but what it is doing, it started to get me back in regulation. Went up the steepest part of that bit, Techie, and it held me at 145. He said let me run right over like the Eco and the Econ mode did. So yeah, auto is the mode for this. Give it a go. Okay, so once you've connected your heart rate monitor to the bike via the screen, it's dead easy. Just go into the main screen, options, and just add it on there. Just make sure you put the heart rate monitor on, wet the connections, place it around your chest so it's activated, and then you get it dead easy on there. In terms of turning it on with the bike, what you need to do is go to custom assist modes. From there, we press this little hexagon shape, wherever it is in the top corner, and we have smart heart rate controller, which you can toggle on or off. And also in that section is where you can change your modes around. But toggle it on quite simply. Set your heart rate, target zone that you want to be in, goes up in increments of 5s. Select your fluctuation rate that you want to stay within. And you can also set high heart rate alerts. I probably needed that on Saturday when I climbed a mountain twice. Once it's sitting there and this is turned on, the heart rate sort of regulation will be active. From what I found, I only tested it in a couple of modes, is it only worked in the auto range mode. I didn't try trail, which does have a bit of auto ranging. But I did try economy, which is a custom mode, didn't work in that, and eco, it didn't work in that. It only worked in the automatic range. And it says on here, if the bike is connected to a heart rate monitor, the motor will dynamically adjust assist strategy based on real-time heart rate during ride. Assistance, max torque, max power, max acceleration level cannot be customized. So basically, you can't change anything, but I only found it worked in auto. Maybe I need to try it for a bit longer. I'm not sure, but that was my finding. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting at the moment with this. It's a great feature. I think in the right scenario as well, this will help you conserve battery on a longer ride by keeping your work rate that bit higher than it would be if you just coasting along not thinking about it. Well worth a look. I picked up a heart rate monitor for £10 on eBay. I'll find a cheap one. I'll put it in the description in case you're interested in trying it. But yeah, used in the right way, this is a great tool for improving your VO2 max, fat loss, or just improving battery life if you're looking for a longer ride, and just making sure you're working that bit harder. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you again.